Hi guys, how are you? Hope you're okay and not being too bored and having some lovely family time, which is kind of the only good thing that could come out of this situation. But miss you loads. Hopefully see you soon, and I've got a few things that you can do whilst you're at home. So let's start with a little bit of a warm up. Let's keep let's keep everybody in the family fit and healthy whilst we're indoors. I've been doing yoga every day. It's been really, really fun and really nice to kind of stretch whilst you've been cooped up in the house all day. So for warm up, let's do the sit up combination. So parents, that's to holding out for a hero, and I will adapt it to the lounge. So 8 crunches, 4 sit ups, 4 press ups, downward dog or A-frame, 1 leg up stretch, 2nd leg up stretch, run as fast as you can, and repeat that 3 times. Hopefully you'll be nice and sweaty after that. Another thing is I'd like you to find a wall and sit in a squat. You need some music for 2 to 4 minutes and see if you can hold it for the full 4 minutes. Get family involved as well with this one. Try and find a wall that your parents don't mind you sitting at. I don't want you to rip wallpaper and things like that, so be careful. Handstand hops outside, turns, cartwheels, barrel rolls. Practice in your gardens on soft grass, wear shoes. Make sure you warm up first. I really don't want you to get shin splints. Make sure you warm up. Try not to do it in your living room. Don't smash ornaments, etc. Your parents will hate me. The last thing is quite fun. I call it ups and downs. So you just get a family member to put on some music, and they say to you either go up or down or side to side or slow or fast. And it's a really good improv section for the girls. So put a bit of music on, anything you like. The wackier the music, the better. Maybe you could switch music up halfway through. But I say things like go up, and then you let them move, go down, move to the side, move to the side, move, and then I like to go a bit quicker. So I'll go up and down, side, side, and then intertwine that with a bit of slow motion. So slow movements, up, down. You get the gist. You can throw anything in there. It's just time for them to have a bit of improv. I recommend this in the garden. You can do it in the lounge, but they'll be a bit restricted. If you are in the lounge, try and push the furniture out as much as you can, as much as parents will allow you to. But yeah, most importantly, we'll do the stretches. I'll give you some stretches to do, and the sit-up combination is most important. So creative task, keeping with this light and dark theme, I think really important for what's going on right now, seeing the light within the dark, seeing that there's a way out at the end of this, not long to go now, it's all right. I'd like you to write down some negative words that you're feeling right now, so just put them all down on paper, some really negative words, and then I'd like you to write some positive words next to them. So we've got a list of negative words and a list of positive. So here's mine. Negative is isolated, away, nothing, inside, captured. Now I assure you I don't feel like that all the time. Now my positive ones: family time, relaxing, time to think, can't wait to get back to reality, and travel. So you can make a longer list. I just made a few ones for examples. So all of those words you can transform into movement. So I'd like to do your best you can to transform those words into moves, movement phrases. I'd like you to create a negative section or a negative piece and then a positive piece. Once you've done that, I'd like you to try and intertwine them. So it's almost like we're going from the dark into the light, okay? Almost like winter into spring, coming out the end of the tunnel, that kind of thing. And these words can be opposite. So if I was saying isolated, you could say outside, etc., etc. I think what would be really, really nice is if you make the light and the dark piece, intertwine them together, and then if you guys are connected virtually, so I know you guys got each other's numbers, if you could FaceTime each other, or video chat each other, and show each other your pieces, it'd be really great to get each other's feedback. And maybe you could learn each other's piece, and maybe you could make a virtual duet. Dunno, might seem fun. I know that there's loads of things called Zoom. Zoom's quite good. If you want to all connect with each other, if you've all got each other's numbers, you could show each other all of your pieces. If you don't worry. I think the next step from then on is to add props. So I had this thought about the little tea lights that you can get that are battery powered, not real candles. Sitting in a dark room and having one of those, how could we use the little battery powered tea lights? You know, could you just sit there for a while looking at the tea light? Could you use it into movement, etc., etc. What I would really like as well is for you guys to video these. Let's get a family member to video it for you, stick it on a tripod, and then I'd like you to send them to PDSW if you can. PDSW have got this really lovely initiative called Chasing Rainbows, I believe, and it'd be really great if you could send it to them, because then they can share it, and it's all about boosting community spirit. And you guys are just so creative, and I think you'll come up with something really, really lovely during this time in isolation. So please do send it to PDSW. I'd love to be able to see them, and if you can get in touch with one another to share each other's pieces, that would be great. I know you guys are really close, some of you, so do share. I think it's really important to use dance in these like tough times. We've never been through this before. Use dance to come out the other side and be creative. Create something from this. You're all artists, and that's what we do. So yeah, keep dancing, girls, and I'll see you very soon.